how do you read this? Could this become an issue for the BJP to exploit or for the Congress to be embarrassed about in Karnataka?
I think BJP will continue to point out this fact, about this MP's involvement in praising the dawn of UP. But then, we have to consider one thing, that is the things that have happened, outside the state. I'm not saying it's not important, but then they generally don't have a great impact here. I think here it's the local factors, issues like reservation and other issues. If communal incidents have happened here, then yes, that is important. But a Don getting killed and somebody praising him and that man now becoming the Congress star campaigner, I think is not that important here among the people. But political parties might exploit it, that's not surprising. Congress may not, get involved much in this. And I'm sure Congress won't take him off the campaigners list.
Sumanth C Raman is also joining us. Sumanth C Raman, could this become an embarrassment for the Congress party? I mean, as all parties give these spiels about propriety, that, you shouldn't, of course, be mingling with people who obviously have Atiq Ahmed's kind of past and antecedents. Here you have the minority cell head, the star campaigner in Karnataka, whose past bonhomie, if I can use that word, with Atiq and family is becoming a topic of discussion. Is that not embarrassing?
It will become as much a topic of discussion as the photo which the Samajwadi Party put out with a minister sitting with Atiq Ahmed. Look, I think that we have to understand that these are distractions. These are not the issues on which the Karnataka elections should be fought on. And it is clear that the BJP is now sort of, having to go into these issues simply because campaign of this 40% Sarkar has sort of damaged their credibility in Karnataka. And I think that the one thing about the BJP is that they fight till the last minute. Whatever happens, in fact, they fight even after the results come, which is sometimes a bit of a problem. But the concern is this election is slipping away from the BJP. It is very clear. Now, how they will hope to salvage it with the Prime Minister's last minute blitz, that's basically the only hope that they have. And you can see very clearly the distancing of the Bombay government by their own senior leadership. I mean, what more example could you have when the Prime Minister doesn't even mention the Chief Minister's name in his campaign rally?
Okay, I'll take those questions on another day because, we're not discussing that. But Anand Gurumurthy wants to come in. Yes. Are you clutching at straws purely because you've got no other attack against the Congress party?
Shivani, I just want to tell this very clearly. Okay, there are two senior journalists and an analyst there. So I just want to tell this very clearly. At the background, if we do not dissociate criminals from politics, okay, then it is not a solution to the people. And these are very senior people. If they are telling that, okay, this does not have an impact in the elections, that means people are not aware of this, is it? If you please go to the ground level, people are aware of this, how the mafia people are, peddling drugs and doing all kinds of activities which are affecting the social life of people.
But
Anand, is something the society has already realized.
That's a fair point.
People are talking about it, and
that's a fair point on its own. My fundamental question to you is
that Imran people who are associated.
Imran Pratapgarhi's past videos, comments on Atiq, maybe a reflection of what he was doing at that time, but he wasn't with the Congress party at that time. If he was to do these things now, it would be a question.
Friends don't change, Shivani. Friends don't change so easily. He had friendship. Those friendships will continue. That will reflect. Once, if these people come into power, right? Congress people come into power, definitely the friendships will, push things into Karnataka.
Fair enough. Rashid Kidwai, you want to respond to that?
Journalists are not even analyzing.
Rashid Kidwai, you want to respond to that? Fundamentally, it's a man who was linked with a Don. Whether he was a politician at that time or a poet alone is irrelevant. Today, he is in politics.
Absolutely. I think this law or this kind of that premise, that foundation we are trying to lay, it should apply to everybody. So whatever Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia had said about Prime Minister Modi, whatever Smriti Irani had said, about Prime Minister Narendra Modi should also, become part of political discourse. Where it is
They
not.
are, or
Everyone
they
has a
often
right
are.
to learn and live.
No, they often are.
Precisely.
It's not
So
like they're not.
Yeah, I'm saying. So I'm saying this is a political
See,
narrative where.
whatever he's speaking, Shivani, just give me a minute.
Let him
No.
finish. Let him
Whatever
finish
he's
it, please.
speaking, it has already been rejected by the people in many mandates, election mandates, and also courts have cleared.
I am
Okay, still
supporting
he
you, my
wants to
friend.
make a judgment
I am
on
saying-
TV. While it has been clearly shown, Shivani, today that the association is very close. Many photos have been released by BJP, but they don't have an answer. But still, a senior journalist is defending. I'm just I'm just worried
No,
where
let the
journalism is
public
going.
decide.
Sir,
It's
please,
okay.
please
He's
see
just
what
putting his
you're
point of
speaking
view.
and what you're seeing.
He's just putting his point of view. Very quickly, Sumanth C
No,
Raman,
no,
have
no,
30
somebody-
seconds.
See, point of view, Shivani, point of view
So,
is
I'm
very
supporting
clear,
him.
okay? Point
I
of
am
view is
saying
very
that
clear. He
everyone
wants
has
to
a
blame a
right to
political
learn
party and a
and live.
leader who has already got so many mandates, and also he has been clearly cleared by courts, and still he makes a judgment.
No,
Why?
no,
He doesn't have to speak anything.
Okay,
which
one
is-
second.
Which is in present, okay? Presently, Congress
No,
is
fair
doing
enough.
something
That's not a
which
very
is,
good analogy that
embarrassing
I'll
the
give,
public
because
here.
what they said when they were in a previous political avatar is not so relevant. Here we're talking about someone who was a known gangster mafia with hundreds of victims, and everybody knew of the terror that he was guilty of in Uttar Pradesh. Even as a poet at that time, for Imran to be associated with Atiq, there's a video of him glorifying Atiq, is obviously a question on his character. But whether that will hurt the Congress is the only question I'm asking. Yes, very quickly. Rashid Kidwai, 30 seconds, then Sumanth C Raman.
Yeah.
Yes, I think as my friend Mr. BS Arun is saying, this is not a very important or pertinent issue for voters in Karnataka. The BJP is within its rights to raise it. But every politician has a right to, learn and live, and that's how it happens. So I'm saying in support of my friend from the BJP that Mr. Pratapgarhi has a right to make amends. That's the thing. What
Maybe he
should
will
be
come out
ashamed
and
is
say
the
something.
number of
Sumanth C
criminals
Raman,
there.
I've got barely
Precisely.
20 seconds.
Precisely.
Barely 20 seconds, Suman.
I think people are forgetting that this man was a 5-term or 6-time MLA.
Yeah.
And he was also a former member of parliament. There would be, if you go and dig up, you could probably get photographs of him sitting with virtually,
I think that's
who
a
of
larger
parliament as well.
statement on our politics than on just who is seen with him. I leave it at that because I'm almost completely out of time. I do thank all of our guests for joining us. We have to slip into a very short break. On the other side, we'll get you more about the brand new Apple stores in India. A lot of people commenting, why is this a big deal? We'll try and decode. Stay tuned.